If I told you that the habits saving me the most money are also the most boring, unglamorous, and completely uninstagrammable things I do, would you still watch this video? Because here's the truth. It's not flashy investments. It's not crypto moonshots. It's not some secret side hustle making me $50,000 a month in passive income while I sleep in Bali. It's unsexy stuff. Stuff that nobody brags about. Stuff that doesn't look impressive. Stuff that your friends might even laugh at. But these habits, they quietly save me thousands and thousands of dollars every single year. And today I'm going to walk you through the 10 unsexy habits that save me serious money. Like, a lot. If you're new here, my name is Dr. James, your money advisor. And on this channel, we don't chase hype. We build wealth the smart way, the slow way, the way that actually works. So let's get into it. The first unsexy habit that saves me a ridiculous amount of money is tracking every single dollar I spend. Yes, every single dollar. I know, it sounds exhausting. It sounds obsessive. It sounds like something only accountants with no social life would do. But hear me out. Most people think they kind of know where their money goes. They don't. They know their rent. They know their car payment. They know their phone bill. But the silent leaks, the little swipes, the $9.99 here, the $14.50 there, it's just coffee moments? That's where the money disappears. When I started tracking my spending consistently, I wasn't shocked by one giant expense. I was shocked by the repetition of small ones, the extra delivery fees, the unused subscriptions, the random impulse buys that felt harmless in the moment. Tracking doesn't mean judging yourself. It means shining a light. Because money hates the spotlight. When you look directly at it, it behaves better. This one habit alone probably saves me $400 to $600 a month. That's up to $7,000 a year. Not because I'm depriving myself, but because I'm aware. And awareness changes behavior automatically. The second unsexy habit is cooking at home. A lot. Now I enjoy a nice restaurant. I'm not against eating out, but I don't treat it as the default. I treat it as an event. There was a time when ordering food felt harmless. It's just $25. It's just $30. But when you do that 3 or 4 times a week, that's $400 to $600 a month easily. Cooking at home isn't glamorous. It's grocery lists. It's chopping vegetables. It's washing dishes. It's leftovers. But here's what's powerful about it. You don't just save money on the meal. You avoid the tip, the delivery fee, the surge pricing, the while I'm at it, let me add dessert decision. When you cook at home consistently, you're building a system. And systems save more money than motivation ever will. I estimate this habit alone keeps at least $3,000 to $5,000 a year in my pocket. And no one sees it. No one applauds it. But my bank account feels it. The third habit is driving my car for a long time. I don't upgrade just because I can. I upgrade when it makes financial sense. Cars are one of the fastest wealth destroyers out there. The moment you drive off the lot, the value drops. Then come insurance increases, maintenance, registration, taxes. There's a subtle social pressure to upgrade your car every few years, especially when your income rises. But I ask myself one simple question. Does this car still do its job safely and reliably? If the answer is yes, I keep it. Not having a car payment for years at a time frees up hundreds of dollars every month. That money can go into investments instead of into depreciation. This single decision, over a decade, can easily represent tens of thousands of dollars saved and invested. Not sexy, extremely powerful. The fourth habit is waiting 48 hours before making non-essential purchases. This one changed my life. If I want something that isn't a necessity, I don't buy it immediately. I wait at least 48 hours. Why? Because most purchases are emotional. We buy when we're bored, when we're stressed, when we're celebrating, when we want to feel productive, when we want a dopamine hit. But desire fades. After 48 hours, I usually realize I don't even want the thing anymore. Or I find a better option. Or I realize I already have something that does the same job. This habit probably cuts my impulse spending in half. And the crazy part? It doesn't feel restrictive. It feels empowering. Because I'm choosing intentionally instead of reacting emotionally. The fifth habit is negotiating bills. Yes, I call my internet provider. I call my insurance company. I ask about discounts. I compare plans. Most people assume prices are fixed. They're not. Companies have retention departments whose entire job is to keep you from leaving. But you have to ask. It might feel awkward. It might feel uncomfortable. But a 10-minute phone call can save you $20, $30, $50 a month. Over a year, that's real money. Over 10 years, that's thousands. Unsexy? Absolutely. Effective? Completely. The sixth habit is buying quality once instead of buying cheap repeatedly. There's a big difference between frugal and cheap. Cheap is buying the lowest price option every time, even if it breaks. Frugal is thinking long-term. I'd rather spend $120 on something that lasts 5 years than $40 on something I need to replace every year. Shoes, appliances, tools, even mattresses. When you zoom out and think in cost per use, your entire mindset shifts. This habit saves money quietly because it prevents future spending. It reduces frustration. It reduces waste. And it aligns with building wealth instead of just surviving month to month. The seventh habit is automating my investments before I see the money. This one doesn't just save money. It builds wealth automatically. When money hits my account, a portion leaves immediately. It goes into investments, retirement accounts, long-term growth vehicles. I don't rely on willpower at the end of the month. I pay my future self first. When you automate savings and investing, you eliminate the temptation to spend what should be building your future. And here's what's unsexy about it. It's boring. It's repetitive. It's consistent. But consistency beats intensity in finance every single time. The eighth habit is limiting lifestyle inflation. When your income increases, your lifestyle doesn't need to increase at the same rate. This is one of the biggest traps high earners fall into. The raise comes, the new apartment comes, the luxury car comes, the upgraded everything comes, and suddenly, despite earning more, they feel just as broke. When I earn more, I increase my savings rate first. Then I allow for lifestyle upgrades intentionally. This gap between income growth and lifestyle growth, that gap builds wealth, and nobody sees it because it's invisible discipline. The ninth habit is reviewing my finances monthly. I sit down once a month and review everything. Spending, investments, net worth, goals. Not because I love spreadsheets, but because what gets measured improves. When markets drop, I don't panic because I understand my allocation. When expenses creep up, I catch them early. This habit keeps me proactive instead of reactive. Financial stress usually comes from uncertainty, and uncertainty usually comes from not looking. Looking regularly reduces fear. And finally, the 10th unsexy habit that saves me serious money is having clear financial boundaries. I don't feel pressured to split every expensive trip. I don't feel obligated to upgrade my lifestyle to match someone else's. I don't say yes to every costly social event. That doesn't mean I'm stingy. It means I'm intentional. If something aligns with my values, I'll spend confidently. If it doesn't, I'm comfortable saying no. Boundaries protect your money. And protecting your money is one of the most underrated wealth-building skills out there. Here's what I want you to understand. None of these habits will go viral on social media. Nobody's making highlight reels about tracking expenses or negotiating insurance or driving the same car for 10 years. But these habits compound, and compounding doesn't care about excitement. It cares about consistency. If you implemented even 3 of these habits, your financial trajectory would change dramatically over the next 5 years. Not because of one big move, but because of quiet discipline repeated over time. Building wealth isn't about looking rich. It's about creating stability, freedom, and options. The freedom to leave a job you hate. The stability to handle emergencies without panic. The options to invest, travel, give, or retire on your terms. And that freedom, it's built on unsexy foundations. So here's my challenge to you. Pick one habit from this video. Just one. Start there. Master it. Let it become automatic. Then add another. Wealth isn't built in a weekend. It's built in routines. If this video helped shift your perspective, make sure you subscribe. Because on this channel, we're not chasing shortcuts. We're building real financial strength. Again, I'm Dr. James, your money advisor, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay disciplined, stay intentional, and remember, boring money habits build exciting lives.